viewers, and welcome to a new episode of your program when I talk to the camera with me, Konnah Sesay. Excitement there all over as the same moment people they cry for the 2021 WASSCE results way just come out in a salon. Today we want to get from people them how they go compare these results to the previous one them, and why is it that some people they smile and others they cry. The percentage of passes compared to the failures, how people go get them. Let me listen to them as they share with me what do they think about this 2021 WASSCE results. Hello and welcome to this interview. Tell your name and what you can do in a cafe today.
My name is Fatima Agbangra. I come from pull my results. Now my second sitting this.
Which school where you sit?
Christ the King Academy, New Englandville.
Tell me about how you see this year WASSCE results then.
Our this year was results are nice because last year it was so horrible and F9 were plenty. This year and at D7 I see for English and I see plenty people they pass maths. Although me no know it's for me own, me they can pull me on now.
Why you feel say plenty people they pass maths inside this year?
I don't know the reason behind that. I just think say maybe then try this year. That make.
So what do you hope for get?
I hope for everything so that I go study waiting I want study.
So what's going to be your message to WAEC and the Ministry of Education?
Make them continue for to do the good job because this year the worst results are nice. Last year so picking them take them live to the horrible results will come out. Make them continue go to do. Not be say well like where person fail, now in the for they say fail day, but like people go they pass. And go motivate students them more. Because some they get an stick, they need the seats. They say because when you sit, you need to get your comment. So you go motivate students more so that they go able to sit back and go ahead.
Thank you to you.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Tell me your name.
My name Maurice Sandy.
Maurice Sandy, as a citizen of Sierra Leone, what do you observe about this government WASSCE results we just come out to?
The government has the best results we Salo ever gets. As for me, we may see as me old time because the results very good, very fine.
Tell me about the results and where you don't see the passes in English and in maths.
Well, I don't see about 5 results there. The other one, he gets 7A. The balance, they get more passes, but I'm not able to remember what they get. But the result very good, really.
Why you feel say this happened?
Why I say this happy? Well, the education business is good. The carry we who see this year because the education business is very good.
When such a thing may happen, you feel say now the students them for give kudos to, or is it the school administration on our WAEC and the Ministry of Education? Who that if you say do the best?
I do student there, and they do the best because now they right what's for right, where they go right. You see, because if the student don't know right, what's there for right, they don't get good result. But what's they focus on, what's the teachers they teach there, now they go do.
Over the years now, people on the grumble say WAEC can they produce bad results for students in our salon. So for let such a mark remain, what do you feel say WAEC need for do?
Well, WAEC need for do no more. According to they just call a patient to the student there, they get a fine result, they motivate them. All about education and motivation.
Let's thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Tell me your name.
My name is John Solly.
Right. John, you dey go school?
Yes, ma, they go school.
Which school you dey go and which grade you dey?
I go services, senior secondary school, Juba Barrett there.
Which form you dey?
SS2.
How you see this year WASSCE results, John?
Well, this year was results very good, nice.
Right. How you can compare to last year, Yon?
Well, far different. This year results good.
The one that way you don't see the passes in maths and in English. How you dey rate them?
Well, the passes maths and English, most of them make an up, but few of them make an wrong. But most of them make an up. Yeah.
Why you feel say this happen now? Who that you forgive kudos to? Is it the school picking them, WAEC, the Ministry of Education, or is it teachers them?
Well, if I'm to say, I dey give teachers them wrong, correct, with the WAEC then.
What you gonna say about the school picking them, and why you give kudos to WAEC and to the teachers them?
Because I stay close to the teachers them, but most of them things what they do not teachers then they teach perfectly. And WAEC them back, then they way some of them they way they help small. So now make I say teachers them back then they I give the WAEC them back.
You know, you as you say, this year you're not going to compare them to last year result. So what if you say different between this year and last year result? Why if you say last year picking and able for make up?
Well, let me say last year results. Why make some of them maybe make her up? According to me, because that's the way they go sit, where they come with the accident. I say some how the exams. I say, hey, but this year the exams, funny exams, easy. That's what they tell me. But this year, when they come out sit, we ask them, they say no. But this year the results they get for more fine. I say well, now don't do what we work for. So
so the exam this year be easier for them.
The exam be easier for them this year.
Alright, so finally, what's going to be your message to WAEC, to the teachers them, and also to your company school picking them as next year you have the attempt to do WASSCE?
Well, I go tell the WAEC them say, let them keep on try like this. And the teachers them, may they keep on teach the students them. With the students back, love go study hard. Love study.
Let it thank you to you.
Yeah, yourself, thank you, man.
Hello and welcome to this interview. You can tell me your name?
My name is Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, what do you do?
Well, actually, I'm not together for now, but I'm a student back.
As a student, what do you observe about this year WASSCE results?
Well, according to our the WASSCE result this year, I find actually yes. Because me now one party candidate they will sit the pass WASSCE. But they decide for all the results because doing the Togo take literature in English, small trust will be there between the WAEC married and send a Kamaru and a village to Samurai village. The WAEC married and send with some students there. So because of that reason, all with the art students then at that center, they will all the results there.
Which kind of confusion be there between them?
Well, according to the news and what some of my colleagues then say the WAEC man be the enter and then class there, they be the audit people there, mercilessly. And the woman like wear his skirts with they wear it and under the skirt for shirts no more. So because of that so after examination, now the woman, the lady wearing shirts in brother, now first begin vex. So he can't vex now. You can't tell some of your company there. Now the small trust will come between the WAEC man and the students there.
What if you say WAEC supervisor the need for the in order for such if students them they with gadgets? How if you say them forgot about them?
Pardon?
How you feel say WAEC supervisor them forgot about the search where they can conduct for see if students and they with gadgets?
Well, to my own understanding, that they need for do one like we now want go inside form so. Now they don't for don't do one because why? Like you go there right so. That man they come, it obstruct you. Especially when you say gap, you don't get nothing, you watch, you don't see nothing. Because one of my colleagues back explained to me, say the day when they go take that chemistry, instead they shut down 3 times in a row, in one paper, 3 times.
If you say where they sit, they obstruct them?
Yes, now obstructive. You go shut person 3 times per one paper without, see nothing per now obstruction. Even literature in English, they say write, if they read, you understand. You write what you understand, not what they put in the book, now they write. So you get to think before you write. So if you go up and think you write, that man they can obstruct you. You really don't kill you, you don't damage your career.
Well, as you say, them be seasonal result and because of that incident, say, how you feel as a candidate for making a seasonal result?
Well, actually, I don't feel fine.
If you try for going to WAEC and explain yourself?
No, I don't get the chance for going to WAEC because now, let me say, now day before yesterday, now by scratch card. Now scratch all the subject and say no grade and with heal. WITHEALD.
With health.
Heal, with health, sorry.
Alright. So what do you feel say all the obligation for make am na WASSCE exam. If you say na the teachers them all the obligation to the students them for make them pass, or na the students them for try very well for pass, or na WAEC get all the work for do?
Well, in all situation, all the way don't measure, they all need for come together. They all, like students, you need for pay attention to you book towards what? You success one or you pass one. Even the teachers also. You need for teach properly for make students go able to understand when go able to write during examination. And even WAEC, you need to calm down, not to fret. Yes, you need for encourage. They are the future leader tomorrow. You need for encourage them. So you see.
For at all what you don't talk, so what's going to be your final word what you send to WAEC in regards to the explanation what you give, but the confusion will happen between students them and WAEC officials during your exam?
Well, I think the message what they send to the WAEC people, they need for call a conference hall for advice. They need for advise themselves. At least when they send in any center, they need for give the rules and regulation. Like you, like as a human, man go where and under you start for shot you. You not tell well as a man, you na woman. You not tell well really. Then thing you need for put stop to that. If na woman, it better. But even the woman, there is no need for me go where and under his skirt for shot you. No need.
Let you thank you to you.
Thank you too.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Tell me please, what do you think about this 2021 WASSCE results will just come out?
Honestly, we get cafe here, people they can't collect results. But climaxly, according to my observation, people will fail. Now them boku pass because one day when they can't collect the results, then they pass and then go they happy. But one day when they cry, now then too much. So to be honest with you, people will fail. Now then too much, according to my observation. That is what I see. Check them again, I beg.
That is what you see. When you compare Sierra Leone to other countries, them like other West African countries, them like Nigeria, Ghana, etc. Yeah, what do you feel say we the lack will make the result and not too fine, as you say?
That one is very difficult to say, but I think the government needs to put structure in place, especially when it comes to this. I don't know how they call them. Which side then they do this, the arrangement. Like there was one thing that I observed the past exam. Say when person goes to that side, they will collect her for another school, go to another side, then sit there. That one, when the result come out, it will not be that easy because the way I see things, it will be difficult for them. So they don't go do all this manipulation, they don't go do all these things that way not right.
So the past exam where they sit where they go to different centers and if you say that okay.
Well, that one good because that go make the student then go study more and more so that they go do the right thing. But this one where the results come out again, it makes sense. Say picking way, then fail, picking way, but that go make now the next exam where they go sit, they know say they go do correct thing. So comparison to them, now confirm.
Alright, so finally, what's going to be the final one where you left for WAEC where now the council where they do examination business na salon and the ministry responsible for education business?
Let the government of this country put eye on WAEC. WAEC made them stop all this manipulation. They collect money for this kind of thing. We go make people get good results at the end of it. Where in go now, it no go dey easy for them. May WAEC they stop this kind of thing. This thing go spread this country. May they pay attention for the student. Make sure say them good, they do the better thing, do correct thing, so that when they sit, they know say they study well, they will get better result. So that Sierra Leone self go know say that they do better things.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's now the views of different people we get for talk about what they think about this 2021 WASSCE result. We now listen to what they think about the percentage of passes and failures, and them also talk about the message when they send to WAEC, about things they want for put in place for see that then take Sierra Leone to the mark when it gets for do with West African examinations. Remember, same way bring the program can today. My name is Konnah Sesay. So we meet back to a new episode of Talk to the Camera. They say tata.